If I had to rebuild my muscle-ups from zero, this is exactly what I'd do. Watch this video to save yourself a ton of time and struggle. If you didn't know, in April of 2024, for 7 months, I had a brutal nerve injury in both of my arms. I couldn't do any upper body training for 7 months and completely lost my ability to do muscle-ups. Once I made my comeback, so to speak, this is what I did to get to where I am now. I confess, I did start off attempting to do unassisted pull-ups and they felt absolutely terrible. So I took a step back and instead did scapula pull-ups. Once these felt good, I did do banded pull-ups for a few workouts just to build up my pull-up volume and refine my technique. Once this felt good, I did start doing unassisted pull-ups, and each workout I'd attempt to do a rep or two more each set. As my pull-ups did come back fairly quickly, I then added in weighted pull-ups. I was able to progress my weighted pull-ups fairly quickly, so after about a month or so, I started doing sets of 3 to 5 reps where I focused on pulling really explosively. And I also did heavier sets of 1 to 2 reps where I obviously wasn't pulling quite as high. Once I was confident in how my body was feeling, I started adding in exercises that were specific to the false grip. I started off doing both false grip active hangs and false grip hangs where I was in the top position of the pull-up. After a few weeks of doing this, I started incorporating false grip pull-ups and eventually false grip pull-ups where I was able to pull a lot higher. I was also doing both Russian push-ups and heavier weighted push-ups, as both of these exercises for me have a much greater carryover to the muscle-up than dips. And in order to train the transition even more, I added in the banded transition drill that has such a huge carryover to the muscle-up transition. Once this felt good, I started doing some banded muscle-ups and slowly reduced the amount of assistance until I was doing singles using my no-help band. Once this felt good, I started doing unassisted muscle-ups and started off doing sets of 1. When I got back to doing unassisted muscle-ups, my form was far from perfect. But instead of totally relying on momentum like countless people do, I just focused on pulling as high as possible and being really strict with my technique. As my strength and confidence continued to improve, I got back to doing muscle-ups the way I like to do them. Strict and clean. If I can totally relearn muscle-ups at 45 years old, so can you. This last clip is a recent slow muscle-up I did, and it's a lifetime PR, 21 seconds.